Hello and welcome to Skills Level 3 for walking your Newfoundland dog. At this point, we can assume that things are way off, your dog is over threshold, and the trigger is more intense. What do you do in this moment? Fire drills. Fire drills were a pivotal learning moment for me with my reactive Newfoundland dog. So, what are the components of a fire drill? Practice. Fire drills, as the name would suggest, should be practiced before you actually need them. So, if you don't practice them, they won't work. That's really what a drill is, right? Component two would be to panic. You want to practice your fire drill in the way in which you'll be in the moment. This is a common mistake that people make. They practice their fire drill all calm, cool, and collected, and then in the moment, when they're all panicked, the dog notices the change and starts scanning the horizon for the trigger. But if you practice the fire drill in the same tone of voice and movement, going, okay, okay, let's go, oh no, or whatever it is, then in the moment, the dog will be like, boy who cried wolf. Yeah, yeah, I don't believe you. There's nothing in the environment that has changed. So you'll learn two of these, tuck and scatter. Tuck behind a car or trash can, scatter some treats using the stir finger from Simone Mueller's program. Wrap and feed. Wrap the leash around a pole or tree and feed the dog very slowly. So for duck and scatter, you're going to move quickly to a car or trash can or whatever to obscure the dog's vision of the trigger. Duck low, move your center of gravity down. Put your hand on their harness, so your center of gravity meets theirs, and do this stir motion with your pointer finger so the dog gets sniffing on the ground. Then scatter some treats on the ground and repeat until the trigger is gone. Why would you do the stir finger on the ground before you scatter the treats? Well, sometimes in a panicked moment, it's hard to get treats out of your treat pouch. But if your dog is used to this hand motion on the ground, meaning start snuffling for treats, then their head will be on the ground, not scanning the horizon for the trigger while you struggle to get the treats out. Here is an example of that stir finger. And I recommend doing this at home whenever your dog has left behind accidentally a treat on the floor and you're trying to show them that it's there. Many people will tap their toe next to it. I recommend doing this hand motion so that it will become the cue for looking for or snuffling around for a treat. This is an example of practicing a harness grab. It is crucial to practice harness grabs not in stressful moments. Grabbing onto a dog's harness can be a significant bite risk. I will say that one more time. Grabbing onto a dog in a tense moment is a significant bite risk. But if you desensitize the dog to this and practice it and reward them, so you're counter conditioning them to grabbing onto their harness, then in the moment, they won't panic and you'll be able to hold on to them a little better. So you really should be desensitizing your dog to harness grabbing. What are the benefits of this fire drill? Sniffing is a natural signal for dogs that they would like to be left alone, and it is also a calming tool for the dog doing it. So your dog will be giving off a I'm not threatening, I just want to be left alone signal while also calming themselves down. Here is a video of me doing this fire drill. I recommend
So here I'm going to
practicing this 2 or 3 times out on your walk before you actually need it. So I'm doing that stir finger, putting treats on the ground, so he's snuffling, and we would wait until the trigger passed. Sorry about that, some technical difficulty. Okay, so fire drill number 2, you will be moving quickly to a pole or tree, wrapping the leash around the pole or tree, crossing it over itself, Moving slowly. You're gonna start moving like you're going through molasses at this point. Talk to your dog calmly and continuously feed them like you're a Pez toy, just giving them treat after treat in this slow manner. So, what are the benefits of this fire drill? Moving slowly models the behavior you want to see in your dog of calmness, and it also helps you calm down. By wrapping the leash around the tree absorbs the majority of the shock and friction if the dog tries to bolt. This is why you should be using a bungee leash and harness so that the dog is safe as well. So you're going to wrap the leash around, cross it over, and grip it. Here's an example of me doing this fire drill with my dog. Again, I recommend practicing it when you don't need it in the same style and manner as you will be in the moment. You can see I start moving slow, like I'm moving through molasses, keeping the dog calm and continuously feeding them.